Welcome back to Image Deco, where we bring you the most inspiring home design and interior decor ideas. If you're dreaming of a Christmas that's both cozy and stylish, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're diving into the warm and timeless charm of 2025 Rustic Farmhouse Christmas decor, all inspired by none other than Joanna Gaines and her signature Magnolia Home aesthetic. Think shiplap walls, antique wood finishes, warm whites, and nostalgic holiday accents that wrap your space in comfort and joy. We'll cover everything from wreaths to centerpieces, front porch decor to cozy bedroom nooks. Whether you live in a tiny cottage or a modern farmhouse, there's something here for everyone. So grab your hot cocoa, get comfy, and let's explore how to transform your home into a Joanna Gaines-inspired Christmas wonderland. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss out on more cozy design inspiration. The first step to achieving that signature Magnolia Home holiday look is getting the color palette just right. In 2025, Rustic Farmhouse Christmas decor leans into muted, earthy tones. Think creamy whites, warm taupes, deep forest greens, soft grays, and rustic reds. This year, Joanna's collections highlight warm neutrals paired with natural textures like raw wood, galvanized metal, aged brass, and linen. Forget the shiny tinsel. This style favors dried orange slices, cotton stems, pine cones, and vintage-style bells. Layered textiles like chunky knit throws, plaid pillows, and linen table runners make your space feel soft and inviting. It's about evoking a sense of simplicity and nostalgia that feels both timeless and grounded. With just a few tweaks to your color choices and textures, you can instantly bring that homey Christmas warmth into every room, farmhouse style. Your entryway sets the stage for the rest of your holiday decor, and Joanna Gaines knows how to make a welcoming first impression. For 2025, the rustic Christmas entryway embraces organic touches. Wreaths made from fresh greenery, wooden sleds, and woven baskets filled with logs or seasonal florals. If you have a console table, dress it with garlands, antique candle holders, and a vintage-inspired mirror or wooden sign with warm greetings like "Merry and Bright" or "Home for the Holidays." Add lanterns with flameless candles to create a cozy glow, and don't forget a classic Magnolia Home detail, a handmade stocking or two hung creatively. Simple additions like buffalo check or ticking stripe patterns on a throw pillow or doormat reinforce that rustic charm. The key is restraint. Rustic farmhouse holiday decor isn't about overloading, but about meaningful pieces that celebrate comfort, heritage, and home. The living room is the heart of holiday gatherings, and nothing says cozy Christmas like a warm, rustic farmhouse hearth. Start with the mantle. Decorate it with layered garlands of eucalyptus, cedar, and pine. Mix in twinkling string lights, pine cones, and some Magnolia Home signature elements like reclaimed wood signs or miniature houses. If you've got a fireplace, stack logs in a wire basket for that authentic feel. For your Christmas tree, opt for natural elements. Wooden ornaments, wool garlands, vintage-style baubles, and handmade stars. Skip the shiny overdone look. Go for charm and simplicity. Drape a plaid throw over your sofa and mix textured cushions in earthy tones. Joanna often says, it's all about how a space feels, and this setup oozes warmth, tradition, and rustic elegance. With this layout, your living room becomes a picture-perfect space to relax and make memories all season long. A farmhouse kitchen at Christmas should smell like cinnamon and cookies and feel like the heart of the home. Begin with open shelving. Display vintage mugs, ceramic jars with cinnamon sticks, and small wreaths made of rosemary or eucalyptus. A rustic wooden tray with a simple cocoa bar setup, marshmallows in mason jars, hot chocolate powder in enamel tins, adds charm and functionality. Joanna's Magnolia line features wooden cutting boards and neutral dishware that fit perfectly with the theme. For table decor, use linen runners, antique brass candle holders, and handmade napkin rings from twine and greenery. Hang a small wreath or stocking on your cabinet knobs or pantry doors for a subtle festive flair. The goal is effortless charm, details that make the space feel lived in and loved without overwhelming it. This is where minimalism meets farmhouse nostalgia, and the result is a Christmas kitchen that feeds both body and soul. The dining room is where rustic farmhouse decor truly shines. A long wooden table is the ideal canvas for a Magnolia-style holiday setup. This year, layer neutral linen with a simple greenery garland and classic tapered candles in vintage holders. Incorporate natural textures like burlap placemats, wooden chargers, and handmade clay name cards for a personal touch. Use Joanna Gaines' favorite muted ceramics and enamelware to serve your dishes with charm. Add antique silverware or matte black flatware for a modern twist. Small glass bottles filled with foraged greenery or red berries make beautiful and inexpensive centerpieces. To finish, drape a plaid blanket on the back of each chair or hang a mini wreath on the chair backs for that extra farmhouse flair. The result is a dining space that feels intentionally styled but never overdone, inviting, festive, and filled with warmth. Don't forget the bedroom when decorating for the holidays. This intimate space can radiate Christmas cheer in the most subtle and comforting ways. Think soft flannel sheets, oversized knit blankets, and pillows with embroidered seasonal messages like peace or Noel. Add warm string lights above the headboard or around a window for a twinkling touch. On the nightstand, place a small faux tree in a ceramic pot, a holiday-scented candle, or a wooden nativity scene. Joanna often layers different textures in her bedroom designs, so try mixing linen, cotton, and wool for depth and warmth. You can even drape a plaid scarf or piece of fabric over a bench or footboard for that lived-in look. Keep the palette neutral and earthy to maintain a cohesive style with the rest of your home. Your bedroom becomes a relaxing retreat filled with the nostalgic calm of a farmhouse Christmas. Creating a rustic Christmas vibe starts from the outside in, and your porch is the perfect place to make a holiday statement. In true Magnolia style, use vintage sleds, crates, and galvanized buckets filled with greenery. Add large lanterns with flickering LED candles and a wooden welcome or joy sign for farmhouse flair. A layered doormat in buffalo plaid with a seasonal greeting on top ties the whole look together. Drape garlands around your front door and hang a wreath made from fresh or faux pine branches, dried oranges, and a burlap bough. If you have a bench or rocking chair, style it with a plaid blanket and a cozy cushion. Joanna loves using mixed textures and aged wood pieces that tell a story, so don't be afraid to blend old and new. Your front porch becomes a warm invitation for guests and a beautiful welcome for the season. Sometimes, it's the little things that elevate your Christmas decor to something magical. In the spirit of Joanna Gaines and Magnolia Home, pay attention to detail. Add rustic wooden stars to your bookshelves, tuck cinnamon sticks and sprigs of pine into folded napkins, or hang mini stockings along your stair railings. A simple bowl of pine cones mixed with dried cranberries or cloves can serve as a fragrant and festive centerpiece. Display family photos in distressed frames or use black and white prints for a vintage vibe. Don't forget the scent. Use diffusers or candles with notes of fir, clove, and vanilla to create an immersive holiday experience. These subtle layers build warmth, history, and heart into your home. The rustic farmhouse Christmas aesthetic isn't about perfection. It's about storytelling, tradition, and thoughtful design that wraps your space in meaning and joy. We hope you've been inspired to bring the warm, rustic charm of Magnolia Home into your own holiday decor this year. Joanna Gaines reminds us that the best designs are rooted in love, family, and authenticity, and that's what the rustic farmhouse Christmas is all about. Whether you make just a few simple changes or go all in, let your home tell a story this season. Cozy textures, nostalgic elements, and natural materials can turn any space into a Christmas haven that feels as good as it looks. If you enjoyed this video and want more inspiring home design ideas, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Image Deco. Share your favorite decor tip in the comments, especially if you're adding a magnolia touch to your home. Until next time, stay cozy, stay creative, and enjoy a beautiful farmhouse Christmas.